Hi everyone, welcome back to 140,000 Rogue Trader. We've just done Koronus. Now we are free to explore. I do need some plasteel. I need 5, is it? Or do we need 3 total? Oh, lost 5 there. Okay. So, let's go back to Expanse map, and can't really do anything at the moment, can I? Colony management. Well, Captain, there's a conflict between the followers of the Order of the Hammer and the refugees of the Winterscale dynasty's domain. An argument broke out near the tomb of the ascetic Psyker, and the tomb was damaged in the fray. The pilgrims revere him. Cephas's rival Philopomenes of Malpi claimed Cephas to be a thief and stolen the relics of Saint Koronus and disturbed the sacrament of his resting place to sate his greed. The Order of the Hammer is furious at heretical statements and desecration of the ascetic's burial. Who's this Nicodemus and Philopomenes? What's the issue here? Nicodemus Cephas is a missionary who arrived in Expanse alongside the founders of the Order of the Hammer, offering them valuable guidance for colonizing Foulstone. He converted many rogues to the Imperial creed, but his most famous feat was the search for the burial site of the legendary preacher Saint Koronus, who conquered the Expanse thousands of years ago, leaving behind a score of relics. Cephas was able to track down some of these relics. The Order was named after the power hammer of Saint Koronus' pious charge. Philopomenes of Malpi is a priest from the Winterscale domain. He preached in the same times as Nicodemus Cephas and denounced him as a false veneration of Saint Koronus. He believed that Koronus breached the incomprehensibility of the highest wisdom to the people. That any attempts to learn it would only lead to heresy. It would keep them stupid. Okay? He called the search for Saint Koronus' burial site blasphemy in the collection of relics looting and soliciting. In his opinion, the sacred objects should not be congregated in one place, but should find haven across many worlds. The relics are power, and aggregation gives way to pride. What say my advisors? By coming to a foreign realm, the Malpians are demonstrating their insolence. Penance should be imposed upon them. We will send them on a pilgrimage to find the relics of Saint Koronus and to learn the ways of Saint Cephas. In this way, it would be of use for returning the lost relics, and the Order of the Hammer would be satisfied with a just verdict. There was a similar case of belief dispute at the Lithophilian Cathedral, and the conflict between the two cults was resolved in a sacred duel. 20 champions from each side came forward, both sides vowed to accept the victor's teachings if they lost. I proposed to invoke the cathedral's edict and settle the dispute in the same way. They believe their faith is superior, then let them prove it. Subject them to a severe test of faith. If they survive it, they'll have proven their steadfastness. Even if the Order of Hammer does not accept their arguments, it will be easier for them to recognize the newcomer's right to interpret the way Koronus, prove it with their own blood and pain. Purity. Old pattern power sword. It's good for iron mix. This is might as well go this one. I will arrange for the dueling grounds to be prepared in the monastery. 4 dozen fighters clashed in a bitter struggle. The forces were an equal match, and thus the duel righteous. By the end, only the indomitable Ectarchius, the priest of the Order of the Hammer, was left standing, and, honouring the vow, the Malpians bowed down to him and accepted the teachings of Saint Nicodemus. Nice. Got something else as well. Vernical. It's a flamer, but it does like a stream. Armor pen is +4. Does not afflict burning. It does it in a straight line. Range of 6. Okay. was 2. Well, and holy gifts. Oh, Foulstone's finished that one. Can't do any of these because that's blocked by what we've done there. Touched by holiness. And we get 2 complacency for nothing. 3. And a contract. Plus the Fellowship of the Void. Profit factor. Whenever a wearer kills the target with a melee attack, all enemies in 2 cell range around the wearer suffer wearer's WP bonus mental damage. It's good for Heinrichs, I guess. Blocks Cemetery of the Faithful. Explorators. Cemetery. What is that? Plus 5 evasion. We need the Drusians. Epiphany is a one had its power sword. Kill an enemy with a charge, the ability has no cooldown. These 2 block each other and these 2 block. Tidings. That's a dogmatic thing only. All allies gain 3 times the allies' dogmatic rank critical hit chance. So it's not my critical hit chance. So dogmatic. It's their own dogmatic rank. Unless that's the play characters. Because it says play character gains the frequency of faith. That one, I think, is my Trucian faction. But I need 22,000 for that. This gives Fellowship of the Void. 3. Intrusive Footsteps, Accuser of Sin. Charge ability grants additional damage equal to the wearer's WP against demons and Xenos. Again, that's good for Heinrichs. Aid Retinue. It's 10 bonus to all characteristics during warp encounter battles. Not bad. Accusation of Heresy. Plus 20% against all demons. That's both brilliant. But it blocks. And it must do bonfires of righteousness, means it can't do good tidings. Yeah, Lucy as well. Yeah, so I'd have to, I couldn't get this then. Which is, well, not bad. I mean, this one means must do good tidings to get the Hammer of Epiphany. Oof, yeah, that's bad. That's a power hammer, I guess. It's more or less the same as what he's got. But all this comes down to having reputations at 22,060. So until then, let's do free reputation. Yes, nearly finished. Offering this. Done. Executed. Yeah, the one just took off, didn't it? Right. I want to go back and start doing... because I kind of beelined for here. On the routes. All dangerous up here. Get back here. Well, Captain, on emergency, we received word that there's been a sighting in the lower decks. The sighting related to Theodora. The messages we have received are incomplete and vague. Little more than yelling and hysterical claims, with reports of casualties and unrest. The compartment in question has already been sealed off, but I thought you might want to look into what's gone on for yourself. The situation is delicate and, what's especially disturbing, the mentions of Idira class being present at the scene. What's Idira doing there? She broke a microbead, so I wasn't able to find out anything from her, but, Captain, Idira's a Psyker, we are in the warp, and you were the only one who would risk setting foot in that compartment. And if you do not, we will never see Idira again. Beg you, Lord Captain, do not ignore this matter. Yeah, her and Big Dis are kind of almost a thing, possibly a thing. Despite the careful, maintained distance, Big Dis's voice trembles in fear. I'll deal with it, Percy. I need the exact location. Right away, Lord Captain. Okay. Those two. Can't have a deal here. So that's what happens when you go through an unsafe journey path. Save.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
The instrument terminal, an important part of the compartment's internal infrastructure, appears to be in working order. Have I been here before? Cogitators regularly display reports on the screens, endless chains of symbols, many of which only high-ranking tech priests can likely understand. But Pascal's with me. Actually, like, picked anything up. Pascal-wise. Where's the oldest? Just got that sword. Hammer. Oh, it's the melter we were thinking of, but you can't use it. Can he? No, you can't use it. Can Jai use it? No. Jai can use... Ah. Wow. And you can use that. You can use Xenos stuff. 18 to 21 there. This one's just better. Wanderer's Portent. And it's just better all over. Only does Deadeye, but it's only 1 AP. There we go. Does more damage. Might have been other things I've picked up as well.
Let us not dawdle.
Don't know. Bodies. Theodora. And who now deigns to grace us with their presence? Another gaggle of heretics and traitors thirsting to get their due for what they've done? Or was it the leader herself who has finally grown tired of hiding behind others? Theodora von Valentis is before you. She looks grotesque. A hole yawns wide in her chest. Rusted hooks protrude from beneath her skin, and a lumpen inflamed scar cuts across her throat. The figure flickers as though it is dropping in and out of this reality. She looks at you with the whitish eyes of a corpse and smiles venomously. Rogue trader, we meet at last. I've grown tired of waiting for you to pay me a visit. Theodora's look is appraising, and her mocking tone turns to one of distaste. Indeed, centuries of selfless toilet effort and everything I've left behind has gone to this non-entity. Magenta's eyes spark with fury. Warp illusion, be gone. Magenta, my dear, there's no need to make such a fuss. Why don't we sit down and have a cup of recaf like we used to? I'll listen to your rapturous tales of sacred relics, portents, and your special path. You must have been so lonely without me here. No one else willing to listen to your ravings or help you with your childish treasure hunt. Theodora laughs melodiously, almost without mockery. What are you? Lips curling, malevolent smile. What, you ask? You dare say me to that little girl? I am Theodora von Valentis, Master Node Ashskaras, rogue trader of the Imperium, commander of this voidship. Alas, my glorious voyage throughout life was ended in the dullest possible way, by death. The nuisance I staved off as long as I could, but do not weep for me. I am still keeping an eye on my property, and punishing all those who have failed me. She bares her rotten teeth in a snarl, her laughter piercing. What do you want from me? Why are you waiting for me? Theodora wearily rolls her eyes. Matters are so dire that the pleas of one of my servants breached death's veil to reach my ears. How could I ignore such a desperate cry for help, and for my little Idira no less? And once I appeared here, of course I had to meet the pretender who has allowed this deplorable state of affairs. You're not Theodora. Theodora's dead. There's no coming back from that. And dead, how's that? I'm no different from those who have not yet crossed the divide between reality and eternity. I see. I speak. I remember the wrongs you have all committed against me. For all those who have failed me, I've already begun extracting my retribution. I truly am Theodora, the remnants of herself that she left behind in this world. I'm an echo of her memories, preserved in the minds of those who cared for her, and the taste of tears that spilt for the unsaid and the undone, and the terror of she who failed to turn the tide of fate and refuses to look truth in the face, and as well as human passions that bring the world to ruin. Obviously chaos power. You are Theodora, tell me, who really killed you? Oh, wouldn't you like to know the answer to that question? I don't even know. Would you be more satisfied to give you the honest answer, or leave you to languish in your ignorance? We'll see how you conduct yourself, little girl. Where's Idira? What have you done with her? What have I done with Idira? All I did was turn that little mutt from the fringes into a true servant of the Imperium. I gave her toys, cleaned up after her antics, and provided her with everything she could ever dream of. Oh, I have great plans for poor little Idira. I'll send you back to the abyss you crawled out of. You, of all the people who ever did threaten me, you're the most pathetic girl. All you possess now was given to you in error. You are unworthy of such a generous gift and incapable of holding on to it. I'm here to seek retribution against all who failed me. My brainless crew, my useless officers, my pathetic servants, who turned their back on the mistress in the darkest hour, and worst of all, you, my dear heir. You have undeservedly claimed the warrant, and everything else that is mine. I will drag it all to the warp with me, including you. Hey, there's an awareness test here. That was like a fight going to happen down there. People might be up here as well.
I did it?
The lines on the screen look fuzzy, as though the cogitator's readout system or data storage has been damaged. People's remains have been hideously mutilated. Flesh seems to have melted at the edges, with thickly coated in stinking mucus.
Watch your steps.
whole lining is dented as though someone tried to break the way out. Laboured, stuttering growls and periodic rattling comes from beneath the casing. Hell?
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Just in case we get ambushed.
I always have a backup plan.
Actually, I'll do a save now. So I have to do all that reading again. I've just got an email from my boss. Was it here? Back in a sec. Okay, we just had to send an email. Okay, back here. This is going to be a battle.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Feel it. There's an explosive barrel there. A huge shell ready to be loaded into the macro cannon breech. No, they're not wrong about that. It's a big shell.
Keep your wits about you.
I guess there's the breach. When dogs can be seen the open breach of the macro cannon. There's the cap.
Is there money to be made?
It's Theodora again. Spilt liquid, cloudy and carrying a strong chemical smell. This is the coolant used to stabilize the major cogitator systems.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Who is she? Clay remember her being around here somewhere. Idira? Liquid, isn't it? That's Idira there. But there you are, metal coward. Why don't you look up like your captain, Idira? It's wrong. It's all wrong. Look at her, girl. Little Idira's utterly trapped in her visions. You're tending her lies then. No matter, I will allay your doubts. Lord Captain, Idira turns her head to you, but her demented gaze only rests briefly on your face before sliding away. Up close, you can see that the base of one of Idira's temple implants has blackened and melted. No, wait. Lord Captain, Lady von Valancius. Idira raises her eyes to Theodora and stands behold, tears stream down Idira's cheeks. You came back. Theodora clucks her tongue in sympathy, reaching out to tenderly stroke Idira's hair. Oh, little Idira, there. How could I not come? You are crying for me so desperately that please carry to the very depths of the warp itself. A smile suddenly drops from her mutilated face. Why didn't you save me? Why didn't you warn me? Answer me, you insignificant wretch, and I'll track the answer out of you myself. Theodora's fingers deep into Idira's scalp, meeting no resistance.
Stop mocking me.
Theodora lets out a soul-chilling howl and tries to grab the hand tearing into her, but the fingers pass through the monster's flesh. I didn't hear anything that could have had anything to do with you. I'm sorry, Lord Captain, I failed. Ah! Idira breaks into a strangled scream and you feel the air around you grow back in the cold. Magenta wordlessly swings her weapon up and aims it at Idira, who is struggling in the monster's hold. The sister of battle looks at her without an ounce of doubt or mercy. Stop. Magenta wrinkles her nose and rushes out to command the lowers her weapon by a few centimeters, but she's not put away. Idira, step out of it for Vigdis. She's going out of her mind with worry about you. She shudders and goes limp as she blinks, disoriented and looks at you. Lord Captain. Damn it. Theodora shoves the Psyker away with a low snarl. The rogue trader's body begins to change, losing its human shape. Chaos will devour you. Devour everyone responsible for my death. Die. Die for the delectation of my lord. Ink horror. Is it? Or just chaos spawn? Just walk, please. What's this music? That's explosive, so I'm not going there. Well, cast you in front. Stay away from that. Oh, people behind us as well. And down there. Okay, that's good. Let them enjoy. Nice of command. Of authority.
I can do that with the right incentive.
Get Argenta going. Nice. And a gun. Loot. Three short. And, we can get hunt down the prey on you. 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 Cassie's turn. My turn. Go again. Get rid of the debuff.
High momentum.
There we go. I like to see. 85, 85. Warp beast goes next, but it's alright.
Escape the Emperor's judgment.
What's this? I've got 1 OP left. Might as well. Missed. Double penetration. Hit Idira. Ouch. Sorry, wasn't meant to happen. Okay, let's get Argento going again. I'll get these down here. That's okay. Don't want to kill her. Oh no, I didn't need to do that. I still have AP left. Ugh. Banged up as well, straight away. Right, that's gonna. There's only 4 left. Where do I go? One. Seems to flicker up and then disappear again. I'm going to do it. Reload. Don't want overpen. So again. Jai's turn. We have here 51, 52. She's only got burst weapons, so. Buff Cassia.
And it is done. Am I getting paid for this?
Cassia coming up. This, so and my shield. Did I pick up a shield? I did. I don't have the AP, do I? And I can boost. Right. Line. Back line. Here. Get that. Joint analysis as well. Nice joint analysis. Got the free one, which is kill zone stratagem. Here. And stronghold or combat locus? Just a combat locus. And I can't do that. Okay. Out of AP maybe. Can I shoot anybody? No. And Cassia. Debuff. Pull that one out. Nice. Trying to hit her twice. Jesus Christ. Gonna hit Argent if I do that. Don't do that. You could deal with the buff. Upscale. Upscale. Reveal the light. Plus 64 willpower and toughness. Do that. And then go again. Right now. Go there. Now it turns into 2 blue horrors. That. That a miss. 96, need 95. Guess it's coming back here. It's only 3 turns, isn't it? Or 2 turns. I can't shoot anybody else. Oh. Guess his turn is over. Zone of fear. Front line to here.
I am a navigator, servitor.
Argento, is it your actual turn now, Argento? It is your actual turn now. So, here, there we go.
Guided by fate.
Argento wins the day again. Nobody else got a turn at all. Idira stares at you with crazed eyes while clutching the wounds on her head. First, no sound comes out of her moving lips, then she coughs weakly and whispers, "Lord Captain, is that really you?" Argento trains her weapon on Idira and watches you closely. Jesus Christ. Are you alright? Idira moves her hand from her head and tries to wipe away the tears, leaving bloody marks on her face. Then she touches a burnt-out implant, frowning. I don't know. It should be quiet, but in my head the whispering's louder. It shouldn't be like that. This abomination claims that you called her. Is this true? Me? Did I? Yes, Lord Captain. I think it was me who called her. I can barely remember the voices, my old good whispers. They suddenly turned red, sharp. They started cutting, tearing me to pieces. I cried out, called her help, and she came. Idira groans and clutches his head. Damn it, why are the voices making so much noise now? Shut up, shut up! Has anything like this ever happened to you before? Like this? Never. Well, there was something, but it was different. It wasn't as strong. I was terrified, and apparitions appeared, mechanisms malfunctioned, the crew lost their minds. Idira breaks off. But Lady Von Volantis knew about that. She had a small price to pay for an acceptable expense. An old Psyker is immune to it, but what happened here was just a mistake. I won't do it again. Idira stretches her lips into a helpless smile looking past you. There will be no more mistakes, Lord Captain. Argenta grits her teeth. This is not the first time this heretic has caused the death of a crew. You remember the incident on the mid-deck, Idira? What did those honest souls ever do to deserve such a fate, to be turned into mutants and attack their own families? You're a monster, a heretic. If you have any humanity left in you, admit what you are. He's a mutant, same as me. Shut up, Idira moans. Quit your preaching. You're the worst out of anyone here. The previous rogue trader has been seen on this ship recently. What's that you're doing? Yes, I did it a couple of times. When I'd had too much to drink. At the time I thought I heard a voice calling all the whispers in my head. The voice was so sad, so clear, I couldn't help myself. I answered. I hoped I could reach her. There. She bites her lip. Ever since she died, since I first heard her voice in my head, the whispers have gotten louder, clearer, harder to resist. You hear the warped whisper in your head and you answered, are you insane? You don't know what it's like. The most important person in your life is now gone forever. Something starts talking to you inside your head. How could I not try to reach her? I had to. She falls silent for a moment. When she next begins to speak, it's barely audible whisper. I know what you're thinking. During the warp jump, when Lady Theodora came out toward us, I keep thinking about that meeting. I keep blaming myself. Why didn't I divine it? Why did I stop her killer? These thoughts have been playing at the back of my mind day after day, choking me with guilt. Do you know what? The one on the officer's deck. I don't know what that was. But this time here, this was the product of my guilt, an accuser straight out of my own mind. So what am I supposed to do with you now? Jellim answer. I know, after everything I've done, you have no faith in my willpower or my strength. I can fix everything. It's just, I'm not at my best, you see. But maybe we can find a way to replace my implants, or some other remedy, a better one. Lady Von Volantis said that such thing could be found here. If not here, then elsewhere. Didn't need it before, but we just need to find it. We need to figure out where to look for it, and we'll get it. And until then, I'll keep myself in a tight leash. And what will happen to my crew? What will look for this remedy? She swallows and straightens. I'll pull myself together, Lord Captain. The death of Lady Von Volantis knocked me for 6. I'll get myself under control. No more booze, no more obscura, nothing. I'll stop walking around the lower decks. I'll be stone cold sober. It determinedly wipes the tears and blood from her face. I want to help you. Go think of something. She covers her face with her hands and tries to hold back her sobs. Thank you, Lord. Thank you. I won't let you down. You'll make a mistake, Lord Captain. Perhaps you will find something to slow the decline, but it won't stop it. Only a miracle can save Idira to last now. You believe in them? Why? I've heard enough stories about ways of extending a Psyker's life. I don't think you'll like all of them. Idira awkwardly shakes out her stained clothing. I think I'd better, with your permission, Lord Captain. She sways, takes a step back and faints. Victis, Lord Captain. A Voxmaster's shaking voice comes over the combeard. I've received a report that the chute on the lower decks has stopped. I presume you've brought the situation under control, waiting for further instructions. I got rid of the warp illusions. Idira's alive. Bring her to the surgeons, corrosions, and have them see to her. You hear unconcealed relief in the Voxmaster's voice. Of course, Lord Captain, as you command. Say, did I get to loot? And again, it's only Idira.
Let him know.
Although she's supposed to be unconscious.
This explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
Battle Psyker's boots. Perception, dodge bonus until the start of the next turn. It stacks. And unsanctioned cycle, that's Idira's stuff. No, I can't do it now. I have to wait till afterwards. She's got a frazzled thing above her head. Can't interact with it. Instead of regular symbols and numbers, the screen displays slanted script almost resembling handwriting in an unknown language. That's not great.
Always have a backup plan.
Shit, one was a bomber. Fucking hell. I'd have shot him first. Oh, I just blind off force grenades. That's not too bad then. But they both had grenades. Another bomber here. More grenades, blind. Force grenades. Okay. Kind of like suppression more than anything else. I'm not sure what to do with Idira. Can I wear those battle psychic boots? I probably can, can't I? Psychic's footwear. Perception bonus or +3. My perception's only 35, so that's 3. That means I've got to be using, I guess, enemies, but not buffs. It'll be. I'll try them on. How long have I been recording now? 47 minutes. See you doing now. I can see you doing now. Can I? I missed her. Oh, she's here. Right, let's put these elemental boots. Let's fucking type. These catcher, dynamo, like and the gloves. Triggering a psychic phenomenon. Powers the warp. Psi rate increased by +1. It's massive. Momentum temporary wounds equal to their resolve. Not brilliant, but no one else can use them. Gotta find a better staff rather than the lightning one. But then again, it's mainly her spells that she does, isn't it, rather than actually use the staff. Do you have a better weapon yet? No. It's the same. Hit chance and armor pen is. Let's hit chance better armor pen. I might as well give her that then. And do that. Where's the vision of death? You forget what it is. Willpower resistance test. Test fails, the target suffers death power level 9 plus psychic rating. Should be 3. Or plus 30% target damage. Okay. 40 damage. Or 41 damage. If they've got 100 health. And it's current wounds. If it's only really good against bosses and stuff, I think. And they need low willpower anyway. Maybe we should put these battle ones on you. Maybe not. You get plus 3% there, but you get like 5% there for each one. Perception bonus. Yeah, you'd get 5. Okay. Save that. And have a little run around. What else did I pick up? Oh, it's just some stuff. What the hell was that? Drawn on the bulkhead of the bridge looks relatively recent, and it certainly gave no order for it to be done. I do not recognise the whimsical symbols. 100% chance. With some effort, you managed to make out that the interwoven lines are intricate stylized letters. You think you've encountered them before. It's a language from someone in the Calixis sector. Isn't Jay from the Calixis sector? Bravo, what's this? Master Houndsman Ravor comes over and remarks in his usual gloomy tone. Mistress Theodara's shenanigans, of course it was. She gave the order for this thing to be painted. God Emperor's my witness. I haven't got a clue what it is, but I don't like it. Do I explain? Looks at the drawing, grinning smugly. Do you like it, Shireen? I think it fits perfectly with its surroundings. She's just taking the piss again. You've not answered me. What is it? It's a phrase in a dialect near Fleet. It says, Johnny Master carries in her chest a heart that passion has woven with Jay's heart. May their affection burn blindingly bright for the glory of the Exalted One. A loose translation of the most famous love poetry of my world. Yeah, I don't think so. This is like those people who think they're getting a like the Japanese or Chinese symbol tattoo ends up being like Ekfu Young or something instead. Why is it painted here? So that these proud words will inspire your officers that perform great deeds and overcome the most fearsome enemies under the banner of our love. Pleased with herself, she looks at you with a mischievous grin. You really love drawing attention to yourself, don't you? She says nothing, but her face breaks out into an enigmatic smile. I like it, say. Right you are, Lord Captain. He stares morosely at the drawing, mutters. My bridge turning into. Ah, Shireen, I knew your soul would resonate with the great lines of the verse. I will read this poem to you one day, and you'll say, by the Exalted One, it's about us. Fucking Jai. She's so funny. It's just got to be good. Now we need. Which was the one we needed here? Ordinances I wanted? No, I'm doing that one. The third level one. No? Wanted something, wouldn't I? available. Bonfires of Righteousness, was it? Looks like that's one of the two you can have there. And one us, this one. Reputation for the Drusians, 22,060. Oh god, I've got a long way to go. I've got Cloak of Retribution. I'll accept that. 5 crack grenades, I'll accept that. Profit factor is 33 now. Let's go through and see what I've picked up now. Nothing. Mars pattern, well, I had that anyway, didn't I? Short range microcannons. Any reason why I can't get that? Reputation level 2 level, I've not, yes. Hopefully I can get loads of that for free. $19,000. I don't need that much. I need 2,000 altogether. So I need 10,000 or so. And 12,000. The holy gifts I can take off. They are. And jewelry and the ship components. The ship components. Not going down much. Holy gifts. All holy gifts. Or maybe the holy gifts are only for them. Look at other people. Oh no, works for these as well. Item trade. Jewelry, components, holy gifts. Lots of holy gifts at the bottom. Oh my god, all these holy gifts. Of 250 trade. There we go. Mission. Trading. Power Claymore. Multi-key. Yeah, I'll take them. And Cloak of Hatred. Each enemy killed by the wearer's area attack increases the damage of the wearer by 3% at the end of combat. Who does AoE? That's here. Pascal and Jai. Okay. And now, that's economy management. I should be able to do that. The bonfires of righteousness. No, cemetery of the faithful. Next time. Hey. And this is almost finished. Dark Illness. I just started. Hey, how long have I been recording now? an hour. So I'll end this episode here. Didn't really get far. I did one jump, then got into talking and battles. But thanks for watching all, and I'll see you all for the next episode, where hopefully I'll get into exploring some of the ants. Bye for now.